What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 7, correct? 7, 7, 7? Yes. Three quick things I want to go over before we jump into it pertaining to last episode. Also, if you're new here, we have a goal for 2021. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers, so if you could help us out by hitting the subscribe button, greatly appreciated. Like it, leave a comment, all that stuff. Three things. Where is Zeke during all of this? Zeke has been getting more and more suspicious. You know, we had like the baseball reference earlier in the season. I've been kind of thinking like, is Zeke on some like triple level Itachi? Like I had to betray my parents to show that I was loyal to Marley. Then I had to betray Marley to show that I was loyal to like, I don't know what he's got going on. But you figured he'd be if he doesn't if Zeke does not show up this episode with some kind of counteractive measure here, we got something going on here. Now I'm thinking maybe he's going to do, I don't know if Zeke's got a plan, and if Porco's actions are part of that plan that he did last. I don't know if Porco's just like, screw this, I'm not waiting for whatever Zeke's planning, or I don't know what Peak's doing. If I see an opportunity, I'm taking it, and that's clearly leading to the situation that he's in at the end of last episode. But if Zeke's got a plan mixed in with, you know, Peak and, you know, whatever forces they could surround, and he's ready to go, yes, because Zeke can't be up in there throwing hands. He's better at ranged and distance, so I can understand him not showing up, just jumping in there trying to stop Eren. He's like, okay, Warhammer's here, let me run in there and see what I can do. He needs to stay at range. But if we don't see any kind of action from him this episode, I think he's been triple undercover. We'll see what happens with that. Second, the Warhammer. I think it looks amazing, its ability, but I just feel like that cord is so much of a weak spot and weak point that like you can't. Like, how do you even put yourself out there for any type of battles? I feel like what it can do with the hardening and the things it can create, it's hard to tell, but I feel like it could have gone 1v1 versus Eren. It was hard to tell because Eren was getting cannon shot in his back as well, but just the abilities to like create the spikes on the ground, the pier, the weapons to kind of keep a little distance from Eren. I feel like the Warhammer, as far as one-on-one combat goes, throwing hands, has the best of the ability of any other Titan. We've seen it up there with Annie, Reiner, Eren, the Jaw Titan. The Warhammer can be in there throwing hands. It doesn't need to be like Zeke and like stay back. But that cord, like, I brought that because I had a lot of people saying, well, you know, maybe the Warhammer is used for more defensive purposes, or maybe it's not supposed to. But imagine, or it's like if you're in the middle of a battle, you wouldn't see that cord. The fight's going to Paradis. We know the fight's going to be there. Imagine them out in those open plains in Paradis, just green fields, and you just see this white cord. Like, you're going to see that. You're going to know it's a weakness, and you're going to attack it. So I'm hoping that, like, the Warhammer isn't this great thing that can be easily defeated every time in battle by just snipping it, because they're going to go for that every time. I don't know if you could put that cord and, like, put it on you, or I don't know. We got to kind of, or basically, the Warhammer can never be fighting by itself because I feel like it's always going to need protection because that needs to be guarded. As great as it is, that's always going to need to be guarded. Now, I don't know if past Warhammers have never had to deal with, you know, flying ODM gear distracting them while Titans are coming at them at the same time, but like this is something we've got to be prepared for. And also, you know, how much experience do any of them have? You know, nobody's really got experience going up against this ODM gear besides Zeke and Reiner, like really going after it. Peak, she's been able to escape. But I'm curious what the Warhammer's training is. Like the Tybers, this great family that they are they running like joint practice sessions on their own, like preparing, just keeping the Warhammer ready for any possible battle, or has this Warhammer just being passed and passed? They rarely transform, they don't do anything, they don't practice. I would like to think, as established as the Tybers were in the history they've had to deal with and all that, you know, they've been prepping it. We'll see. And then also, I have loved it, and I've seen majority of people love it. I'd say 80%. People keep asking me, people keep bitching. You know, I would have loved this. I'd love this season if I'd have loved this anime. I would have loved this episode if the animation, the CGI. Honestly, I haven't noticed a damn thing that's making me go like, wait, what the hell was that? Clearly, you know, this isn't the same thick lines as, you know, season one, but I haven't noticed anything that's turned me off. Because, you know, I call out any and all bad animation all the time. How many times do we, you know, My Hero Academia just throwing slop out there, or Dragon Ball Super, you know, just putting whatever they want out there, Full Metal looking bad. Like, if something looks bad, I don't care about the style, as long as the style is presented and looks good. I don't mind the regular style mixed in with CGI. It looks perfectly fine to me, so I don't have an issue with it. Besides that, we'll see what happens. I feel like everything's been going too perfectly here. I'm also going back and thinking, I don't think that tall guy was Armin. Who that tall guy is, I don't know. But what I think happens here is Eren got the jump, then they got the jump on Eren. Now they're getting the jump back on Porco. And now I think Zeke's hopefully going to show up with his countermeasure. I think Zeke's countermeasure is going to push them so far back to the brink that like they almost look like they're going to die, and they're going to have to use it. And by use it, I mean Armin. Armin's going to have to nuke. Everyone's going to have to huddle up under Eren, grab everybody, and we got to dip when this mushroom cloud debacle goes down. That's their chance to escape. So I think it's always gonna be like, "Ha, we got you. No, we got you. No, we really got you." And Armin's like, "All right, enough of this. We gotta go." We'll see what happens. Also, I'm hoping the Warhammer doesn't get eaten, because there's no way you build up this Tiber background Warhammer, all this type of stuff, for it to be on screen for 5 minutes and then Eren just eats it. It'll be very, very anticlimactic. Anyway, let's get on it. Let me drag this over here. Oh shit, it's peak. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're getting dropped. She can just spray them out the air. That is the perfect counter. She stays back and just kind of pop, 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 pop. I hope the Warhammer doesn't get eaten. Holy shit! Got his ass again! Oh god. Okay, I guess he is here. Holy... And you know what's coming. That 97-mile-an-hour curveball. Zixa! Alright, everybody's here. Where the hell is Reiner? Oh my god, I've wanted this for so... I brought this up. Gabby's gonna kill somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be. She's not gonna kill Eren, because clearly Eren's not gonna die until the end of the story. If he does, Eren will die. Whether we see it, we know he does die in X amount of years. Oh my god. Gabby's gonna shoot somebody, and I don't know who it's gonna be. It literally could be like a Levi or me. Zeke, what's the plan here? We saw how that went last time. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what Zeke's plan is here, because we saw how that went last time you let Levi get within striking distance. And there's so much buildings in them I'd like to see, I mean, just because I want to see more of I want to see the Titans, like, fuck shit up. I want to see them go crazy and do all these things. So the best fighting scenario would be to fight on Paradis in those wide out open plains, not in the middle of the forest where the ODM gear can hit. They need to be out there. I'm curious if I want to see what's happened to Paradis since, like, have they fortified it up and turned it into this, like, moat style forts? Because, like, that's got to be weakness that they figured. Everybody's here ready to go. The damn... I was curious if she was even conscious of, like, herself when she was frozen. Like, she's so locked in, she doesn't know what's going on outside of her. But it's good to see, like, oh, you cut my cord? I can spam it right back in. I mean, there's no way that they don't win this now. I don't know what's happening to Reiner either, if he's just choosing not to, because enough time has passed that he would be able to, like, come to if he's conscious or not. But... And especially if Reiner isn't like, guys, please wait, stop, let's talk to Eren here. If Reiner sprouts up and they all go on it, The only way they get out of this, the only way they get out, it has to be Armin. Armin has to blow and assault. Armin has to go nuke, and that's the only way they escape this. I don't know who I'm rooting for. Like, what's the plan here, Zeke? You're literally just a big-ass, walking, slow-ass tree. What is the play? Your ass is gonna get sliced up. Oh my god. This is, like, actually insane, what I'm watching right now. This is what you saw in your vision, huh? When you were flying? Oh my god. Hers just like death staring? He did spam it in time. Nice. Okay. The fact that Pete can speak. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Did his teeth break? He can't eat her. He could swallow her. His teeth straight up broke. And why is she able to speak? Well, I guess Zeke can speak too, but Zeke's a different breed. Zeke's a different breed. Notice we haven't gone in on Zeke's men. There he is. There he is. So that wasn't Armin, the soldier that trapped them. Is he just a fodder person we don't recognize? Or, oh my god. Now, again, we don't know, but how many times can Armin do that? Oh my god, the shockwave. Pork, what's the plan here? Like, I love your Titan design. Like, you look great, but what is the play here? There's no plan. Like, you're not gonna get in there. Oh my god. They blink for 2 seconds and it's out. They blink for 2 seconds and his ass is down. He got his ass sniped. Man got his... Oh man, he got his brows split. Man got his brows split by Sasha. Now she's running out here. Shit. They all fell apart, and you know whose fault this is? Porco's. If he just would have sat, his ass still. Is she dead? Did everybody, like, what? I think, like, they just lose, right? I think, like, I think the story's over. Like, Zeke down. Pork, dude's doing whatever he wants to do. Peak down. Reiner out of commission. Warhammer supposedly all out of juice. What is the actual play here? Armin killed people. A lot of people. What does he think about that? We haven't seen him transform yet, have we? This is the first time he's ever done it. He didn't do it at all last season. Nope. So what does he think? Armin was always the moral compass and, you know, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. What does he think about his self and his actions and what he had to do? Berthold. He's not okay with it. He's too hot-headed to be relied upon. Like, he looks dope and all, but he can't be relied upon. Let me find out nobody wants to throw hands with... You piece of shit. Does he have hardening claws and you just showed them that you were able to, like, scratch the... Okay, or maybe that's just power unique to him. Okay, aircraft is a different story because Armin's probably about the only one that could reach something like that. This is their aircraft, right? Did Paradise come up with flying? Like, are they on that technology yet? It's Hanji. It's Hanji. It's Hanji. That's what the lights were for. I thought the lights were for Armin and where he could explode and be okay. He can't, he's too hot-headed to be relied on in like a strategic, drawn-out battle. When all hell's breaking loose and you're fighting other nations and they don't have titans, etc., he wants to take the arm off to break that, or take the arms off just to leave him useless. Oh, just to leave him useless. I have no, like, if the Warhammer's gone here, that's fucking tragic as shit. But, like, he did this to himself. Like, why is he like that? He hasn't been a part of anything to really know what's going on. This is really gonna break. Anybody gonna snipe this, or shoot this, or stop this, or this is it for the Warhammer? I have no words. I was about to say, Reiner, if there's ever a chance, like, now's the time, you know, buddy. Are they gonna throw down one time before they leave? That's so depressing, though, with the Warhammer story. Like, that's it? We've been waiting so long to see that final Titan. He was really gonna die, right? What the hell? There's no way that was the end! Oh, God. That was really it. Did we get, like, there's no holding out hope, right? Like, Warhammer's dead. Like, it's been eaten. That's it, right? I'm just trying to see, like, did we see a change in his eyes or anything wild like that? Like, it's really over. I'm just trying to go back and look at that. So he possesses what? 3 now? Founding, Attack, and Warhammer. I don't know how they win. I don't even, the thing is, like, I don't know who I'm rooting for or what I want to happen in XYZ, and everything was just so graphic of Eren just chomping his head, getting that to break. I just feel no, I'm pissed and upset because I wanted to see more of the Warhammer and see, okay, they caught us once slipping with the cord. How do we counteract this? What can we do? What needs to be done, XYZ, to make sure this doesn't happen again, and just see more of what it could do. I feel like every single Titan we've seen has gotten its time to, like, we've gotten time with it to see what it could really do. It's time to, like, shine and flesh out. I'm guessing that's it. I mean, I don't see us. I mean, it's over. The Warhammer's over, correct? There's no holding out. Like, it's gone. It's 100% gone. And that just sucks. It's like the Tybers were built up as this, like, big, great, grand thing, and Willie and the connections he has, and the Warhammer's been passed down, and it was used to, you know, originally battle back the Titans and all this kind of stuff, and it holds this prestige, and we've been waiting to see it. Oh, you know, the last couple seasons, like, oh, we've seen all the Titans. There's still one out there we haven't seen, and then seeing it in the previews, and we got 5 minutes of it in action. That was it. So that's probably what I'm disappointed about the most, is I wanted to see more of it. You could still have it be eaten by Eren. Can we get like another 2 or 3 episodes with it, like in action at least? I want to see it like working alongside Zeke and Peak and Reiner, and the plan they come up with and how it's going to be used and the things she can do and all this. I guess it could still be seen through Eren, but it's like, it's not as cool because Eren's are like, he's just like stockpiling infinity stones at this point, so it's like, alright, I get it, you got it. I don't know, that's probably the only disappointing thing I've had so far these first 7 episodes, is the Warhammer. The Tybers coming onto the scene, the Warhammer, and then it's over. You know, it's gone. It's done. She got eaten. I just feel no sympathy for Porco. Like, I guess that's the only thing that's making it better, is like, Porco deserves everything that's happening right now. Dude is so hot-headed and wants to prove himself, and it looks cool on paper when you're going up against other nations and they like run at the sight of Titans and don't know what to do, and you're not fighting other Titans. But dude is just running in there. Almost got himself killed the first time. Second time he gets Zeke taken out, he gets Peak taken out, gets himself taken out, and he loses the Warhammer pretty much by his hand. You know, they were not going to be able to get through that, but Peak almost dies, Zeke almost dies, you almost die, and you lose probably your greatest weapon as a Titan. All because of you just couldn't take a seat for 2 seconds. Peak was there, they had everything ready to go. I mean, they at least had a plan. Who knows if it was going to be successful, but they at least had something out on paper that seemed to be going okay. And he blew it. He absolutely blew it. Again, I don't know how I feel about Eren getting another one. So is that what's just going to slowly happen? Like with Eren, is he just going to is he going to become the founding Titan and somehow lead the world, do something with the world? I don't know, because next I can see him. I mean, maybe not next episode. You can't eat all the Titans in the first 8 episodes, can you? There's got to be a second half of this season, correct? But I could see him like eating Porco, eating Peak. I mean, I don't even know how many. Who's even got? Who do we have left? Eren's got 3. Then you got Reiner, Peak, Zeke, Pork, Armin. It's just 8 founding, right? Jaw, Cart, Beast, Armor, Colossal. Oh, Annie, 9. Annie. Okay, so we do have 9. Eren currently has 3, so take 3 off the board, and Annie is not an option, and Armin is on their side. So 3 gone, Annie, Armin. Is there 5 left? No, there's not 5. I'm missing one somewhere. Who do they still have on Marley's side? Reiner, Zeke, Pork, Peak. And then on the other side, Armin, 3 within Eren, Annie. I don't know. The more I count it, I'm just going to mess it up. But the numbers are dwindling, and they're screwing it up. It's going to be curious to see what happens. It looks like they're coming. They're just trying to get out. Do what we did and get out. It was interesting to see Armin's kind of... I mean, he knew what he had to do, but it looked like reflecting on it, it gave him some kind of pain in here, and he, asked that question out loud. He's like, Berthold, is this what you saw every time you had to, go nuclear and explode? Is this what you had to live with? I'll be interested to see what the conversation is with Eren after this, because again, this seems to have been his plan. Maybe they had a plan of infiltrating and going in and doing things covertly and slowly doing whatever. We don't know what their grand scheme of things are. But whatever this was not it. This was just Eren. It was like, hey, if y'all are going to follow, follow. Clearly they did. We saw Paradise with the technology upgrade there. They had their little blimp going, flying through. It looks like they had a black guy flying. I haven't seen a single black person on Paradise. So I don't know if that's somebody who they got to do that. I can't wait to get back over there to see what technology advances they've made and what things look like. And I'm sure it's got to be a lot more like militarized, I would think, and ready for like invasions and being able to just like stall things out and withstand sieges and things like that. That's just what I picture inside my head. Did we get a look inside of Zeke's mind? Was he the only one we saw that we didn't go inside his head? We went inside of everybody's head, but we didn't go inside of Zeke's. Was that on purpose? I can't remember. Even when he got dropped, they didn't go inside of him. We saw inside Peak, Porco, Reiner, even when he was going. They even showed us inside of Eren. I think we got inside of Armin as well. We have not gotten any dialogue or anything from Zeke at all. Yeah, and it looks like their counter plan to make sure he doesn't get dropped is, protect his back. Zeke can't be up in there like that. Is there anything else that we missed? Let's kind of scroll through and go through it. That was pretty flippin', not graphic, but it's just like, Jesus. He's crushing his own head to break that through. It's like, my God. Oh man, that's some good stuff though. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna scroll through here and see if we forgot anything. So like getting when I saw the Warhammer fight back, I'm like, yes, yes, okay, Warhammer's not done. There's still things we can do, grow on, explore. Uh, that lasted 2 seconds. I wanted to find out more about her character and just her ideals and the Tybers and all that, but the Tiber, I mean, there's no purpose in the Tybers anymore, correct? We got introduced to them and they're gone within 6 episodes. Willie's dead, and the one that had the Warhammer is dead. So there's no. I don't care about really what they have to say the rest of the story. Their biggest influence piece is dead, and their biggest chess piece is also dead. So it's like, all right, whatever. And then Peak's squad is dead too, and they were so loyal, and she like really enjoyed them. Reiner was ready to die there too. He was just gonna let himself die. Um, I'm curious what Eren's limit is here. As far as how many Titans he could sprout and go. I think it was 3. And like Zeke and Peak seem to like have something like at least something to like stop the bleeding, ready to go. And Porco just couldn't sit his ass still. Dude's so ready to like prove a point and do this and do that, and damn near got every single Titan taken out. Damn near every single one almost got taken out. We got some pretty graphic shots this episode of Titans getting their heads split, things getting ripped off, Pork getting his head squished. Seeing him slice right through his arm was actually crazy as fuck. And that's why I always said, like, people thought I was crazy, or like, they're like, why are you asking so many questions about it? It just changes from person to person. Like, Ymir's Titan did not show anything like this in the destructive capability it was able to do with its jaw and its claws. And I'm like, why does he have this, like, skull face mask on him, or these, like, built-in looking claws? And people are like, it just manifests different way in different people. I mean, clearly, but, like, something is, like, different here. Ymir did not resemble anything what this one's able to do. Like, see, who's this black dude here? I don't know. They're on the warship. I don't even know what we're calling it. I'm thinking of Avatar. He just gets destroyed. And he's got to sit there. I really hope this does something for his mental, because he's not going to die here. Pork, I don't think. There's no way you get rid of another Titan, right? But when you come back out of this, buddy, I hope your mental is calmed down. And you realize your ways and what you did. And he had to sit there while his head got used to kill the Warhammer. And there's not shit he could do about it. And then Armin had not Armin, Reiner had a little, he had a little glow up here. Why did he have like shoulder pads and like armor sprouting out from the sides and shit? What was that about? What is all this? You see this like stuff sprouting out of his shoulders and his arms? What is that? We haven't seen that new drip. He's got a new haircut and shit. Like his jaw, like everything's different. He had like this metal sound too when he stood up. What was that sound effect? What the hell was that? It sounded like metal chains or something. Maybe it was in the music. Because like we just saw his Titan in episode 1, and it didn't look like that. So it's not like it was like, oh, this is a new season, new change. But I don't know what that was about. Hopefully, what I would like to see is maybe not everything goes so easily for. Because like, I don't even know what side I'm rooting for or what I want to happen. I just want to see more like that. What we got right there was so great. With all those Titans there just going back and forth, doing their thing. And I would like to see more of that. So hopefully everything just doesn't go so smooth. I mean, did Paradise, and it should. They planned an ambush and it worked out perfectly. So that's good to see. But did they lose anything besides a couple of bodies? To them, it's bodies, but like to the viewer, oh, they lost some fodder, soldiers. I'm sure they've got plenty enlisted back on the island. But they didn't lose anything. They didn't lose a main command. They didn't lose a Levi or a Mikasa who probably hold pretty high rank. They didn't lose, again, and like all the originals probably hold high rank in, their skill and experience. We didn't lose a Sasha or a Jean or a Connie. We didn't lose a Mikasa. We didn't lose a Levi. Clearly Eren, and not only is Eren alive, Eren leveled up Like he ate a mushroom and he leveled up. He's probably got the most versatile Titan in his bag now. Uh, so everybody survived. Eren got stronger and the enemy got weaker. And yeah, it could not have gone any better. We'll see if they make it out. Like, I don't know if that thing's just gonna fly on through, scoop them up, and we go out of here, and everyone's clapping like, "Wow, we did a great job." Or is some? I don't know what could happen. I really don't know what could happen. Reiner again out there with all those ODM users, all those thunder sticks, trying to go one-on-one with Eren. I don't know what his play could really be. Eren and Reiner have always had good 1v1s whenever they've had like Titan all-out brawls. Eren seems to be the little bit of a better fighter the more and more they meet up, but he still can't get through that armor. But the technology and the backup that Eren has with him, and it's just Reiner. Reiner has no backup besides the military forces that are on the ground. They got rid of the ships. All the other Titans that could help him are out of commission, unless Zeke can sprout back up, but I doubt it. So it's just him. He could die right here. He could decide, you know what, I'm over this, I'm going to go with them. I don't know. We'll see. Reiner's the last man standing. This is almost like what you expect would happen to Eren. Eren surrounded by 6 Titans. It's just him left. Mikasa just got killed in front of him. Levi's down for the count. What is he going to do? But it's really Reiner. So, my lord, we'll see how that goes. It was really a speechless episode. Like, I'm pretty damn speechless. Was it better than last week? I think it might have been. Just everything that happened and getting to see just like all the Titans right there going at it. Probably the low light was the Warhammer. Unfortunately, that just still stings me that we don't get to see more. Maybe we're probably going to get to see Eren use that, but I didn't want to see Eren utilize it. I wanted to see Eren have to go against it and conquer it and defeat it. And I cannot wait to see what Porco has to say for himself. Look what you did. Look what you did. Yeah, we'll go from there. Great episode. Again, Patreon members, you guys will get the full length on Monday. YouTube, you will see the highlight reaction. Again, if you're new, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. So if you're new and you can hit that subscribe button, that's great. Comment, like, share, favorite, subscribe, all that stuff. I appreciate it, guys, as always.